Hey guys, it's Matt with Secondhand Home Theater, and this is just a small update video because I have not posted anything on my channel in like 3 weeks at the time of recording this. And I just want to let you guys know what's going on. If you stayed up to date with that last video I posted, and then the community post that came a little bit after that, I've had a lot of things going on here in the home theater. And a lot of it was really kind of unexpected. If you saw my last video, you know that I got a Laserdisc player and that I got a new AVR that I was going to use as a power amplifier. That video will be linked up in the corner, or you can just look at the most recent video that'll be linked, at the end of this video if you want to watch that. But that started necessitating that I was going to tear down my equipment rack and put some new equipment on there. Well, that ended up spiraling into something more involved, I guess you could say, after that, because the B&K AVR that I talked about in that video ended up having an issue. So I had to take it back to Record Exchange. I got my money back, or my store credit back for it, and bought a different one, an Onkyo, that does work. So I did kind of put that stuff in my equipment rack, which is kind of behind me. I've done that part. But then shortly after that, I stumbled across what kind of is the greatest home theater deal that I have ever kind of made in terms of my home theater. And that is, I was able to finalize a purchase from a member of the AVS forum. His name is Fenceman. Shout out to Fenceman. I think you have a YouTube account. I think you've seen some of my videos. Want to say, thanks for everything. He kind of knows the situation of all that. But long story short, he was selling all of his high-end DLP projectors, which included several endgame level projectors for me. And I was able to finalize that deal with him. And I had to drive all the way into Indiana to meet him to go and kind of get this deal done. But the long and short of it, I spent $500 for what really amounts to like close to 175 or maybe $200,000 thereabouts worth of high-end DLP projectors. And I know that's not going to be everybody's cup of tea in the home theater kind of market. I know it's kind of a niche kind of projector format, projector kind of style. But for me and for other people who like that type of picture, DLP and 3-chip DLP and real high-end DLP picture quality, this was probably the most insane deal you would ever find on these kind of projectors. Because like I said, they retailed well over $150,000 originally. It probably, comes out closer to like 175 or 200,000 on there. But there's going to be more content on those projectors down the road here. But that brought in some other things here in my home theater. Those projectors are so big and so heavy, they would not fit on the wall mount, even in the studs that I put it into on my wall where my other projectors were, because some of these projectors are close to 30 inches long. They weigh, two of them weigh 100 pounds a piece. One or two of them weigh like 60 pounds. They're very big, heavy duty, really borderline commercial grade cinema projectors. And so I had to go out and buy a freestanding like industrial equipment rack to put them on. And so I had to change some stuff up here in the room as well because of that. And the way I am, and I had a little bit of input from my wife, but I kind of did it on my own. I just decided to kind of go with that and say, if I'm going to update that, if I'm going to update my equipment rack with my Pioneer Laserdisc player, with my new Onkyo receiver I'm going to be using, why not just go and get some more stuff done here in the home theater that I want to get done while the room's already kind of in disarray and kind of in chaos, like it is, which it still is like that right now. That's why I have this kind of odd angle that I'm shooting at, because the rest of the space behind the camera is kind of in disarray with my couches and stuff just kind of thrown everywhere. But I ended up going and kind of going whole hog into some other stuff. So I've gone through and changed out equipment. I've gone through and erected the projector shelf that I need to, put the projectors on. I have a couple of them sitting over there right now. And so then I also went through and I did some upgrades on my projector screen. I did some upgrades for the acoustics with some absorption, kind of acoustic foam stuff off Amazon that I've put in here. I've kind of changed up the decor a little bit, and just kind of done some different things. And long story short, content will be coming here in a little bit on the channel. I've got a ton of stuff I want to do now, especially with these new projectors, the Laserdisc player. So there's going to be Laserdisc content, the Onkyo receiver, my Emotiva processor. There's a lot of stuff going on that's in the works here on the channel. But right now, I've got to get everything sorted here in the home theater and get everything kind of, just fixed up and put in place and all that kind of stuff done first before I get into the actual content. But with that being said, the first video, or one of the first videos I want to do immediately following my room getting sorted out here, is I do want to do a 2025 home theater tour and take you through all the new stuff that's kind of here in the home theater, and kind of bring you guys into that kind of thing for me and let you know what's kind of here now in the home theater and what's going forward there. So that is probably going to be, if not the first video, it'll be like one of the first 2 or 3 I do once everything gets sorted out here, in the near future. But with that, I'm going to wrap this video up because I don't want to run on too long. I felt like I've already been rambling here. Thanks to everyone who stuck with me through all this. I really do appreciate it. Definitely consider going through my back catalog of content, and kind of going through and looking at stuff. Consider liking and subscribing to kind of see where this theater is going to end up here in the near future. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, I'll have everything sorted and I'll start getting back to regular content. But honestly, for me, this has turned into the year of the endgame item for me, and it's literally like the second day of February when I'm filming this. And so I'm really excited about where this home theater is going now for the rest of this year, and I'm really excited to actually experience my home theater in its next form after this is all done. So hopefully you'll like and subscribe. Hopefully you'll join me on that journey. So with that, I'm going to say thank you to everyone again, and I will see you soon in the next video here on Secondhand Home Theater. Thank you.